Bike நல்லா இருக்கேன். பேக்ல ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் அந்த Guys, are you able to hear me? Right. So what were the topics we discussed yesterday? What were the topics we discussed yesterday? So first and foremost thing is how to write the equation of a line in space. Right. So we saw that the general equation of a line in a space where there are two requirements for us to write the equations. What are they? The points. Yes. So first case is when you have a given point and a vector to which the line is parallel to, then you will be able to write the equation as r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda times b vector. Whereas if you have two other points, like if you know the line, if you know the 2 points where the line is passing, then you will be able to write it as that is Cartesian form. Vector form r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda times b vector minus a vector. You can write it. Lambda plus b vector minus a vector. Hello. Correct. What? So a vector plus lambda times b vector minus a vector. Right. So I hope those 2 points are clear, right? Then we saw how to measure the angle between two lines that are given. So generally, when they give you the lines, how are they going to give you? A1 vector plus lambda times b1 vector and a2 vector plus mu times b2 vector, right? Because lambda and mu can be different constants. So when you take those values into consideration, then the angle between the lines is given as cos theta is equal to b1 vector dot b2 vector divided by magnitude of b1 vector into magnitude of b2 vector. So that is all about the angles. Now the next important question is, if two lines are given to us, what are all the different things that we can do between? So if two lines are already given to us, then if they ask you what is the shortest distance between two lines, if I take this concept like what is the shortest distance between two lines, what will you see? So if I take this to be the first line, and if I take this to be the second line, so if this line and this line are there, when two lines are going to lie in the space, there is a possibility where they are going to go and meet at a particular point. Right? Suppose I have two lines in space where they have the tendency to go and meet at a particular point, then the least distance that we can measure between those 2 points is going to be 0. Because what is going to be the shortest distance? It is going to be 0 because they are meeting at a particular point. But the next question that we need to ask is there a possibility where we can define two lines in a space where they are not parallel, at the same time they are not meeting? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? So is there a scenario where I can define set of two lines where those two lines are parallel to each other? Sorry, those two lines are not parallel to each other, but at the same time they are non-intersecting lines also. So that's what the trickiest part here is. So when we discuss about the two-dimensional space, sorry, two-dimensional plane, when we discuss about two-dimensional plane, we know the fact that two lines in a plane which are not parallel to each other, they definitely intersect at some point. That's what Euclid's geometry tells us. Right? But when it comes to a space, there is a possibility where the lines need not be parallel, at the same time need not intersect also. So how are we going to visualize this? If this is going to be one line, and if I'm able to define another line like this, look at them. They are not parallel, but at the same time, this line and this line are never going to intersect also. So those kind of lines which cannot intersect at the same time are not parallel to each other are known as skew lines. They must be different planes. That's the right answer. Are you guys able to understand? So if there are two lines in a different plane, right? Those two lines are in different plane and they are not parallel to each other, at the same time they are non-intersecting. So those kind of lines are given a name called as skew lines, and our job is to find the distance between these skew lines. Right? So let's say the first skew line is R1 vector is equal to A1 vector plus lambda times B1 vector, and R vector is equal to A2 vector plus B2 times B2 vector. Suppose I have lines given in this way, where A1 is a point on the first line, A2 is a point on the second line, and B1 and B2 are the vectors to which the lines 1 and 2 are parallel. Then the distance between the lines is given as B is equal to magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector dot A1 vector cross A2 vector, the whole divided by magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector. And this is going to be the distance between the two skew lines that are given to us. Okay. So I'm not showing you the proof here because it is not needed and unnecessary complications are there. It is based on the projection of one vector on another. Okay, not needed. Okay. So if you are able to remember this, that is more information. Now, the next question is, how do you find the distance between two parallel lines? Right? So when I say the lines are going to be parallel, then how are we going to write the generic equation? We can write it as R vector is equal to A1 vector plus lambda times B vector, and R vector is equal to A2 vector plus B times B vector. Now, if you observe an important point here, the first line is passing through the point A1 and it is parallel to B vector. And the second line is passing through point A2 and at the same time it is also parallel to B vector. Now, I did write it as B1 and B2 here because it is obvious that when first vector is parallel to B vector and second vector is parallel to B vector, if these two lines are already parallel, then what will happen? I need not write them as B1 and B2. I'll write it as B vector. So if a question is given and if in a question the constant is multiplied with the same vector for both the lines, it is understood that they are trying to speak about parallels. So they will not specifically mention in a question saying that the lines are parallel. You have to observe and find it out. Severe. So when you have a set of two parallel lines, then the distance between them is given as right here. Magnitude of B vector here is going to be cross of A2 vector minus A1 vector, the whole divided by magnitude of B vector. And this is going to be distance between two given parallel lines. Now, having this in mind, let us try to solve the example problems. If I look at example 11, find the shortest distance between the lines. Whose vector equations are R vector is equal to I cap A cap plus lambda times 2 I cap minus J cap plus A cap. And R vector is equal to 2 I cap plus J cap minus A cap plus mu times 3 I cap minus 5 J cap plus J cap. Now it is very much obvious by looking at the vector equations, I can say that these two lines are not parallel. Why? Because this vector is different from this. B1 and B2 are not the same. Hence, they are skew lines. So when I take them to be skew lines, the distance between skew lines is given as magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector dot A2 vector cross A1 vector. Right? The whole divided by magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector and use the modulus. It's fine because you do the dot product and take the magnitude. Because see, sorry, here it is A2 vector minus A1 vector. There is a mistake, I think. Guys, please correct it. This is A2 vector minus A. Correct it. This is A2 vector minus A1 vector.
Sir.
Tell me.
Sir, but in textbook it's given as A2 vector cross A1 vector.
That is what I was thinking. There is a mistake. It is A2 vector minus A. It is a mistake. Okay. So this is the actual formula, right? How about tell me what the answer? Everyone correct it, your textbook if you have the textbook in page 475, they have given it as A2 plus A1. It is A2 minus A. So what is the answer you are getting?
Sir, 10 upon root 59.
10 by root 59.
10 by root 59, sir.
Right. So 10 by root 59 is going to be what? Okay, do the next one. So you know how to do it. Right? Is there anyone who wants me to do it? Is there anyone who wants me to do and show? Please ask if it is there, or else I'll understand that you know how to do it. Is it raining? The example 12. Now see, find the distance between the lines. R vector is equal to I cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap plus lambda times 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. And R vector is equal to Pi cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap plus mu times 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 6k. Okay. So if you observe, these two lines are parallel lines because B1 is equal to B2. Now find the distance between them. B vector dot A2 vector minus A1 vector by magnitude of B vector. So what is the distance formula? B is equal to B vector dot A2 vector minus A1 vector by B vector. Guys, what is the answer? Anybody with the answer? Is it matching with the textbook?
I by root 43, sir.
Sir,
Sure. Tell me. Yeah, Suprajit, tell me. I'm waiting.
Sir, I'm getting a different answer than the textbook. It's
the
close, but
textbook,
it's different. Yes, sir. I'm getting root over 281 upon 7.
Let me do it. See. What is A2 vector minus A1 vector?
Sir,
Yeah, it's my mistake again. But can you tell me? Sorry, it's my mistake. Here it is B vector. I hope in the numerator you do cross product. No, I do cross product. But so this is the formula. Did you do the cross product?
So even after doing cross product, I got a different answer.
We're not getting it. Then it is. So A2 vector minus A1 vector. How much is it? 2I cap plus J cap minus K cap. So determinant of IJK B vector is 2, 3, 6 and A2 minus A1 is 2, 1 minus 2. So how much is it going to be? I into minus 3 minus 6 minus 9 minus J into minus 2 minus 8. Sorry, minus 2 minus 12 minus 14. Correct. With K into 2 minus 6 minus 4. So what is the magnitude of the root of 81 plus 196 plus 16? When you add all these things, what are you getting? 81 plus 16 is 90.
Sir,
283.
sir, 293.
No, sir, 293.
Then that is the answer. 293 is given. 293 by 7 is the answer.
Yes, sir, got it.
Got it. So I hope the concept of this exercise is clear, right? Are the concepts clear? Right? So let us just quickly summarize what are the concepts that we discussed. One is equation of a line. So A vector plus lambda B vector when point is given and parallel vector is given. Then A vector plus lambda times B vector minus A vector. When is this? When 2 points are given. Then what do we do? Then we took the two lines representation. What is the distance between two lines? B vector is equal to magnitude of B1 vector cross B2 vector. Dot product of A vector minus A2 vector. The whole divided by magnitude of B1 cross B2. And distance between this third distance between two lines. And what about the distance between parallel lines? Magnitude of B vector here. You have cross A2 vector minus A1 vector. The whole divided by magnitude of B vector. And this is the distance between parallel lines. And this is more than sufficient for us to solve the whole of 11.2. Can we start doing it? I hope you guys are trying it along with me. Shall we? Yes. So what is the answer for the first one? Do you want to remember? Will you read the question? So we found the answer. We found the angle between two lines. What is the angle between two lines? Cos theta is equal to magnitude of B1 vector dot B2 vector. The whole divided by magnitude of B1 into. So here you have dot and an exponents. The denominator is this multiplication. So having this in mind, what is that? So how to approach the first one? What is the given?
So the 3 lines will be 1 by 3 by 4 by 30, 1 by 30, 3 by 30, 3 by 30 minus 4 by 30, 1 by 30 and 2 by 30.
So how to solve this case? There you go. Not needed. Negative result. So I want to explain this with the problem. See. So L1, L2, sorry, L1, N1, N1 are given as 12 by 30, 4 by plus the length. அப்ப L2 என்னது?
4 by 30.
Okay. 5 by 30.
1 by 30. 3 by 30.
3 by 30. These are our direction ratio. Okay. See, another line. Up L3 and L3.
3 by 30 times 4 by 30.
3 by 30.
Minus 4 by 30. 12
Uh,
by 30.
okay. See, for example, if the three given lines are like R vector is equal to A1 vector plus lambda times B1 vector. R vector is equal to A2 vector plus B times B2 vector. And R vector is equal to A3 vector plus some K times B3 vector. Suppose I say something like this. Then when will you say B1, B2, B3 are perpendicular to each other? When B1 dot B2 comes out to be 0. And B2 dot B3 should also come out to be 0. And B1 dot B3 should also come out to be 0. So having this in mind. Okay. Now what have they given? They have given us the direction cosines. So don't sit and find the direction ratios. Okay. Because look at the formula. R vector is if I take it between two lines. If I take it between two lines, when I give you this formula, cos theta is equal to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Did I give you this formula? Yesterday's class. I gave you. Now if you see, can I write this as A1 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into A2 by root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Guys, listen to this carefully. Plus B1 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square into B2 divided by root of A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. Can I write it like this? Similarly, I write by C1 by something. So what is A1 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square? Other L. That is cos alpha.
L, sir.
L1. And this is L2.
M, sir.
So here it is going to be M1, M2 plus N1, N2. So what we are able to understand is the direction ratios are directly given to us. See, direction cosines are given, you are going to use this formula. I use vector reference. You are going to use this formula when direction cosines are given. Sorry, ratios are given. When direction cosines are given, you can directly use this formula. So what you need to do is just multiply the respective direction cosines, and if the sum of all those values comes out to be a 0, then they are perpendicular. Can you guys do that fast? Listen. L1 L2 L1 L2 is 48 by 159 plus L1 L2 minus 36 by 159 plus what is L1 L2 minus 12 by 159. The 48 minus 36 minus 12 is minus 48. So 48 minus 48 is going to give you a the point here. Similarly, if you do for the other two lines, you will get it. So that part I am leaving it. Okay. Is there anyone having confusion in this? Here. Can you go on to the next one? Second question.
Show that the line with points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
1 minus 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is perpendicular to the line with the points 0, 2, and 3, 5.
Okay. Listen to this again. See, listen to the logic here. In 2 dimension, I repeat it. In 2 dimension, if 2 points are given to you, they have indirectly given you the slope. If in 3-dimension, they have given you 2 points, they have given you the direction ratios. So if 2 points are given, how do you find the direction ratio? In the AB and what the DR of AB? X2 minus X1, Y2 minus Y1. Up 2 comma 5 comma minus 2. What is the direction ratio of AB? 3, 2, 2, 4. So if you know the direction ratio of the full line, how do you find the angle between them? Cos theta is equal to A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 B2 by root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. That will formula. But if you see the question, they are asking us to prove that they are perpendicular. So when they are perpendicular, what you have to cos? It will be 0. So our log A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 B2 is equal to 0. So how to do that? Just take the dot product. Just multiply the corresponding direction ratio. So you get 6 plus 10 minus 16. So minus 16. So they both are perpendicular. Am I clear? So in this problem, the toughest part is not applying the formula. Understanding the logic, if 2 points are given, what is given to us? Direction ratios of that line is movements. That is more important. Okay. Third, tell me how to. Brother, third question.
So that the line with 1, 4, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, parallel to the line of the box,
Minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, 1.
1, 2,
1, 2, 5. Again. So how you find the direction ratio of AB? X2 minus X1, how much is it? Minus 2. Minus 2. Minus 8. Sorry, minus 8, minus 4. What is the direction ratio of CD? 2 minus 4, 4. Okay. So when 2 lines are parallel to each other, what is the relation between the direction cosines? I want to
Sir, for the direction ratio of CD, it's +4, sir.
correct. Plus 4. Correct. Here are 2 minus 4. Yeah, correct. Is it plus 4? Sorry, middle one. Yeah, correct. That's plus 4. So I want an answer. If 2 lines are parallel to each other, what is the relation between the direct? Listen to my question. If 2 lines are parallel, what is the relation between their direction cosines? I told this on the other day. If 2 lines are parallel, what is the relation between the direction cosines? Direction cosines are exactly the same numbers. If you don't know this point, make a note, make a clear note. If 2 lines are parallel or collinear, the direction cosines of those 2 lines are exactly the same. Okay. But the direction ratios, I repeat, the direction ratios will be in the same proportion. But direction ratios will be the same proportion. Now, what did we calculate? Did we calculate the DR or DC? In this problem, what did we calculate? Direction ratio. Look at the direction ratio. Here you have -2, here you have +2. -4 plus 4. -4 plus 4. Are they both in same proportion? They are both in same proportion of what value? -1. Because one is positive and the other is negative. Right? So direction ratio of AB is equal to -1 times direction ratio of CD. So they both are in same proportion. Hence, these two lines are. Am I clear? Shall I proceed to the next one? Third question. Fourth one.
Find the equation of cross one, two, and three. It's parallel to the vector that two data
Minus this is B vector. What is this? A vector. So A vector will be equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. What is going to be the vector equation? R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda times B vector. So I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda times B vector Pi cap plus 2j cap minus 2. Okay, so when they say equation, right, it is always a safe bet to write the equation, the vector form and the Cartesian form as well. So if I have to write the same equation in Cartesian form, what I do is it will be x minus 1 divided by 3 is equal to y minus 2 divided by 2 is equal to z minus 3 divided by minus 2. Can someone tell me how I wrote it directly? How did I write it in one step? Simple, right? X minus, or you can remember the formula x minus x1 by a. So x minus x1 is 1 by a is how much? 3. A okay. Y minus y1, y minus 2 by 2. Z minus 3 divided by minus 2. See, time is 5:37. We'll wind it up around 5:45. Shall I proceed?
find the equation of the line vector and the process will be point of position vector two I cap plus three cap plus four cap.
Okay.
And this is the direction I cap plus two j cap
I can press.
two j cap.
And when they say it is in the direction, they're indirectly telling that this line is parallel to the other vector. So this is P vector and this A vector. I think this is a very simple problem. You guys can go. 1 minute time, go fast. Vector form 2i cap minus j cap plus 4k cap plus lambda times I cap plus 2j cap minus a cap. That's it. What about the Cartesian form?
X minus two by
Very good. X minus 2 divided by very good is equal to
y minus one j
correct about y. Sign change பண்ணுங்க.
y plus one
Y plus 1 divided by 2
z minus four divided by
minus 1. Over. So I hope everybody got it. No? 6.
find the Cartesian equation of the line which passes through the point of two four five parallel to given by x plus 3 by 3 equal to y minus 4 by 5.
Okay, they are just visible the vision at any one time. So tell me what are the points where this pass?
Minus 2.
So this is going to be A and it is parallel to the line which is parallel. What are the line which is parallel?
X plus 3 by 3
Okay,
equal to y minus 4 by 5
okay,
is equal to z plus 3 by
correct. So in the second line, the line that they are given, what is unwanted data for us? The numerators. Now, the line that is given, what are the direction ratios of those line of that line? 3, 5, 6, all of them. So indirectly they are given P vector, but in a different form. What is the answer? Pi cap, this 5j cap, this k cap. Now you know what is A vector? A vector minus 2 I cap plus 4 j cap minus k cap. So R vector is
Sir,
tell me.
sir, but P can also be minus 3 I cap, right?
B can also be.
Minus 3 I cap.
It will not by because you're saying minus 3
I'm
minus
sorry.
3 minus.
No, sir, no, sir. Not minus 3 I cap, minus 5 I cap.
Which one you're saying, right? V vector.
Actually, no, sir, never mind. I got it.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, why can't A be minus 3 I cap plus 4 J cap and minus 8 K cap?
ஏன்னா மேல இருக்க நியூமரேட்டர்ல இருக்கிறது it is a point through which the line is passing.
Yes, sir, the point should be A vector. Like,
There is a line, question number 3. There is a line that is passing through A minus 2 4 5 and is parallel to another line whose equation is under L2 that L2 equation is given as x plus 3 by 3 is equal to y minus 4 by 5 is equal to z plus 8 by 6. So minus 3 4 minus 3 lies on L2. Nitish, breathe.
oh, okay, sir.
So that is what I asked in the beginning. That is the most unwanted data in this question. So key denominator is the direction ratio of that line. So direction ratio of L2 on the 3 5 6. Since L1 is parallel to L2, what will happen? It will be lambda times those direction ratios. Breathe up.
Yes, sir.
7.
The Cartesian equation of the line is 6 minus 5 by 3
X minus 5 by 3.
equal to y plus 4 by 7.
Okay.
Equal to z minus 6 by 2. Right is vector.
So take this as lambda. Okay. When they give you the Cartesian form and you want to convert it to vector form, you write the whole equation is equal to lambda. Then what are you going to get the value of x as? 3 lambda plus 5 y 7 lambda minus 4 or 2 lambda plus 6. So R vector is xi cap plus yj cap plus zj cap. So x is 3 lambda plus 5 times I cap plus 7 lambda minus 4 times j cap plus 2 lambda plus 6 times a cap. Okay, well, so what you do is you split all the constants one side and lambda times something like other side. So I get 5 j cap minus 4 j cap plus 6 k cap plus lambda times 3 I cap plus 7 j cap plus 2 k cap. Right? I just flipped it. Is it clear, guys? Okay, we'll do one last problem and then we'll wind up. 8 So
Find the vector of the Cartesian equations of the line that passes through the origin and find it minus 2.
So there is a line which is passing through 2 points. One of the points is origin, and the second is
Find
so this is A B. What is B vector minus A vector? B vector 5 I cap minus j cap plus 3 k cap. I hope you are able to understand this one. So R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda times B vector minus A vector. R vector is equal to A vector is 0 0 0. So I write it as lambda times 5 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k. Okay. This can be one of the equations. This is right. Okay. This can be one of the equations. Or I can write R vector is equal to B vector plus lambda times B vector minus A vector. This is also right. Yeah. Because when I took the right angle, when I took the triangle into consideration, I took with respect to A, with respect to B, if I take, I'll get. See, but mostly, if I'm not wrong, this is the answer that would have been given at the R. But I'm saying you can write it in the other form also. Serious. If this is confusing, forget it. You just go with the standard method. One form is enough. One form is enough. Okay, this is the vector form. Cartesian form கேட்கலாம். What is it? X minus 0 by 5 is equal to y minus 0 by minus 2 is equal to z minus 0 divided by answer. The answer should be x by 5 is equal to minus y by 2. Then is the equation. Three numbers. So this is all about second exercise. So how many more problems are there? 10 numbers. 8 we have 9 more problems. are there. So 9 more problems, we have 3 more days like complete. Okay. Monday we'll have a discussion session and then we'll go to the next part, that is play. So I repeated, for you to understand play, you need to have a better grip on lines. So practice and then come. Okay. So this chapter and the previous chapter put together is somewhere around 14 marks. You can easily score. Easier score. Okay. You know, without tension, you can do it. So please work on that and come. Any other doubts that you have? Clear? Okay. Then we'll wind up. We'll catch up at 6 again for physics class. Okay. I'll see you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah. Solra.
Sir, how the normal class will continue till what date, sir? Like along with crash
The
course?
normal class will, for example, we are in the 11.2 to 11.3. It's not 12th chapter is very less, only 1 day class. And 13th chapter will take 3 more days. Otherwise, maximum 6 classes. Like we will have it like this only. After
Okay.
this over, it's completely test series.
Okay, sir.
Like how we are doing for physics. Physics is முடிஞ்சிருச்சுல, so we are
Yeah.
concentrating with the test series part. I made to complete the portions. I'm taking some classes. Okay. So
Okay,
6
sir.
classes you will have it like this stuff. After that, it will only be 2 hours. So yeah,
Okay,
2
sir.
hours 6 to 7, 7 to 8. On the Mary.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we'll wind up. அது வந்து எப்படின்னா ஆன்லைன் தான்.